Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. I'm your host and Ginger Bint Violet Bint Akatosh. The first of my line, you found what to play next. You might know me better by my other screen name, Aliera of Wayrest. Either way, you whether you recognize us or not, you found what to play next, and we find you everything that's awesome in gaming. This is On a Winter's Night for Travelers. I get them both from Alpha Beta and from my friends in the indie scene. So, this looked awesome. I wanted to try it out. It's still in beta, so we are checking it out before release. But just, I loved the vibe. I love that oil punk. It's very Russian. The Russo Revolution, Industrial Revolution, was more of an oil punk, and automatons are frequently seen in it. And it's got this kind of a grunge rather than like an urban decay that I just find fascinating. The color scheme, the lighting, they get so much more attention, and it's just incredible. Is everything all right, young man? You seem agitated. They use string instruments more often. I just think it's so beautiful. It's a lovely party indeed. It looks like a lovely party. Such delightful costumes, and the music exquisite. You've got landscape going by in the background. But where are my manners? My name is Layla. You know, Layla, you got me on my knees. I'm Carlo. Sweetie, what is wrong? I can tell there is definitely something on your mind. Through the mask? I'm yarling it up here. See the yarl in this? My headdress? You know, it must sound peculiar, but... You hitting me up for money? You seem to have bus fare. I can't seem to be able to recall how I got here. That's, you know, I hate it when that happens. You wake up, you're at a party. You don't want to mention anything about substances, but it's pretty clear that there was something going on. I was at this hotel in Rome that I do remember. What a beautiful city. Were you on vacation? I've never been there. I've always wanted to visit Rome. That and, I went there to meet my paramour. I was waiting for him to arrive. Oh, so I'm a female. Okay. I thought I was Carlos. Carlos must be the guy in the skeleton hat. The Silent Room. New Orleans is the other one that I'm actually close enough to that I might drive. Beautiful Rome. Soon I will see you again. Still as majestic as the day you were born. Of course is... What time did Patrick say he would arrive? Oh, okay, I am playing a gentleman. Sure, I left his ticket around here somewhere. Here it is. A shooting star, thrilled to see you. I'll check into the Grand Roman Hotel. Everything is taken care of. I'll be there around noon. Okay. He's thrilled to see me. Thrilled. Still my beating heart. Should take a quick look in the bathroom mirror to make sure I look presentable. Also to check if room service delivered the flowers I ordered. Everything needs to be perfect. A bit nervous there, son. Chest of drawers and something on it. So it is a point-and-click adventure. Socks, underwear, a couple of shirts, and the Rolex Patrick gave me the first party we met. Sure you'd like me to wear it. Then you should. You must. They're so fancy. Chest of drawers. It's got the traditional... The crosshairs were nice because it was a slide where you would find things rather than being more of like a pixel hunt. Certainly can't buy good taste with money. Aw. The phone. Room service, one of the greatest inventions of humankind. I don't love the room service. It's alright. Look out on the street. Who even needs an alarm clock with this pandemonium? The secretary. Thrilled to see me. Thrilled. Where are we going to? I'm so tired from my trip, I just want to take a nap, but Patrick will be here soon. Maybe we can call room service and have breakfast in bed. Let's see here. What options have we? I walked here. Okay, so you transition through rooms. They do that with the newer indies where there's a threshold that you actually step onto. I thought it was a really interesting design trope. They do tend to give you a little bit of lighting. So when I send this out, that's a recommendation. That you add a light block that shows that it's a transition into the next room. Great, room service delivered. Should move them somewhere else where they stand out a bit more. Yes, you should, son. Yes, you should. Just like swallow them. We'll put them in the middle of the glass coffee table. I had a glass coffee. I love that thing, like you would not believe. I can't recommend glass coffee tables more. If you're not a wrestler slash sports player inside, then it is the greatest investment. My one and only. He's going to love it. I tried playing some music. I haven't been this jumpy since my 20s. I really know that I can cast my mind back that far. See, it's market day. What a beautiful sight. It's even a radio. This place really has everything. I wonder how this works. Want it? Oh no, what have I done? Oh dear, what a relief. Okay, so I'm kind of an incompetent fop. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. Reminds me of that party. I don't actually remember a whole lot about it, just there were togas involved. Patrick loves the whole Roman aesthetic. Never admit it, but I'm sure that's the reason he lives here. Take a quick look in the room, make sure everything is set for when he arrives. I mean, it is. Son, it is. Transition to the main door is blocked out a little better. I better not leave room. Patrick will be here any minute now. But not as much, and then see a wording doesn't light up, so I would put in the threshold. Can't wait to cover it in biscotti crumbs. Nothing interesting among my socks. Thrilled to see me, thrilled. Wow, tacky. Like I said, the scroll is a little bit better than the pixel hunt. That's a nice... Look at me. Not. In the vent of Seek and Finds, this adventure seems a little bit more towards that. Some people really love them. Point and click and Seek and Find used to be synonymous because of that pixel hunt feature. There are so many mini games involved now that when you do have a traditional adventure, you kind of see why they include it in the mobiles and in the various and sundries that make up the mini games, the transition PC adventure now. As far as rather than doing this 3D, which I love this sort of setup. Rather than doing that, they'll sometimes do the mini games instead. So there's that. See if any buttons do anything. What do we have for buttons? Not much. Stand in a corner, Pixel Puppet. So not everything appears to be set up. I don't really have much in the way of an inventory. I have a floating cursor. This might be time dependent, where Patrick will just show up. Sometimes it's like that, where you're invited to explore. Not a ton in the way of indication as to whether or not that's true. Let's check out the bar. Whiskey, gin, vermouth, amaretto, Campari, of course. Is it limoncello? Let's find out. Right-clicking doesn't do anything extra. I'd better leave it for Patrick. Must have been his savior at the train party there. Should find a moment to give him the card. He's kind of up in arms about it. Obviously an emotional experience that he hasn't quite been through just yet. It might not allow me to transition past this portion. Like I said, this is still in beta. So I'm going to go ahead and outro and then see if we can find a little bit more as far as a trailer. Something that is in beta doesn't always have that, but if it is, up on IO even, sometimes they do include a little video of gameplay beyond what you yourself can access. So I am Angindra, this is what to play next. You might know me better by my other screen name, Aliera of Wayrest. Link in the description below if you do want to try it out. Also we have merch down there if you are a Pirate Queen, if you love Pirate Queens, if you just want to flaunt the fact that you will always be looking for what to play next. Or if you want gourmet coffee co-op with Gamer Grind, they're a great company to deliver to your door. Links in the description below, or like, subscribe, comment, make this chick smile. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. We will see you in the next video. This looks fun. Keep an eye out for it. So it looks like they do have a little bit more. It's up on IO. If on a winter's night for travelers. Alright, young man, you seem agitated. So a little bit more like Sexy Brutal, maybe? And we were just in the opening stage. They have expanded since then. And it's up on .io, so you can actually flip the devs some cash. Dimension link in the description below. Definitely a mystery, so this looks interesting. And it looks like you flash back and forth and then change characters. I dreamed that I was dreaming. There's actually, If on a Winter's Night, a novel, which is set like this, where it's framed in, and you have a third-person perspective, which I wish-listed on Amazon. Just because when I googled it, I ran into it. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. March 10th. Oh, okay, so it is, yeah, it looks like it's completely finished. So, that's awesome. It looks great. It looks beautiful. 2 thumbs up. Check it out.